2018,
Hmm.
2019, 2020. I
Mm.
came to New York City in 2020, so that's when I became independent, kind of,
Right, right. Did you have to leave your mom in St. Louis, or you just you guys came together to New York City?
No, she's still in St. Louis, yes.
Okay, 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 nice. With your brother?
Yes.
Okay. And you came to New York City. What was the what prompted the move to New York City?
To be honest, it was because I was trying to not stay in St. Louis anymore.
Mm.
I needed a city where,
You
I
could
had
move.
access to the lifestyle that I like.
Yeah. Mm, hmm.
So I was just looking through stuff and I found a job here.
Hmm.
So, I had to come prepared because then you're not going to just go and be like, oh, mommy, I'm leaving, you know?
Right, right. You
So
have
I
to come
found a
prepared.
job and I found a little place to stay in,
Okay.
you know?
Wow, that was a big move, man. Especially now you being independent on your own and you're in the jungle.
So, I mean, yeah, you gotta come prepared, man.
Wow. So you moved to New York. Did it take you a while to settle down over here? Because New York is a different beast from, anywhere else.
Not really, to be honest. It's a
Mhm.
beast to people that haven't been to other countries that is actually beast,
Right.
you know?
You're right.
So
You're right. You're
when
right.
people talk about this is scary, I'm like, yo, this is heaven. Real life. They're like, oh no, man. It all depends on, the kind of experiences
Man.
and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, I can imagine.
For
Some people would say
sure.
New York is this, New York is that, but coming from
I'm
where
like,
you come
no,
from,
New York has not seen danger yet. Man.
oh gosh, that's crazy. So, the modeling thing, where did that come from?
Modeling thing, actually, I started modeling after I started acting,
Oh, okay.
because back then, like in 2020, when I came to New York, I
Mhm.
had my own car. So I was working in my car
Wow.
and I didn't like working in my car. So I had to find something else, to be honest,
Mhm.
because it kept breaking down on me and just costing too much.
Crazy.
Man, you already know
I
that
know the
story.
hustle. I know the struggle. I know. Trust me.
Real life. So
Trust
I had
me.
to come up with something.
Mm.
And I seen that um they were looking for actors. They're like, oh, it's a little scene and we're paying 300. I said, oh, 300 for a little scene?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm hip. So I hit them up. I sent them pictures of me.
Mhm.
They're like, oh, we're shooting this day at this location, so come through.
Mhm.
I went there and yo, I didn't realize that it was a big superstar in the movie.
What?
I don't know if you know this woman, Vivica A. Fox.
Of course, I know Vivica Fox.
You know her, right? She's like a big superstar. So I didn't know she was in the movie.
Wow.
We was in the auditorium. The whole crew, not the crew, the cast, the main cast was in front. So I don't know what's in front. Like I'm in the middle.
Mhm.
So they start arranging, rearranging. They're like, oh, since it's a graduation scene, we
Mm.
need people to sit closer like their family,
Right. Mhm.
So they start moving the white people that's behind them. They're like, oh, you go there. You
Mhm.
go here. Then they
Mhm.
see me in the middle. They're like, they was looking for somebody to put behind, like behind the person that was behind Vivica A. Fox.
Okay.
So it was a man behind her. So they had to put like a woman. So they
Oh,
looking around in the room like I was not the only black person. Then I was in the middle too. Yo, they say it
come
was
over
the
here.
bro,
Mhm.
listen, it was the director, the actual director. He like, I want her
Mhm.
to sit right there. Yo, I said, cool. I'll
Mhm.
move, right?
Mhm.
Hey, Vivica A. Fox coming.
Mhm.
I think she was doing like touching up her makeup. Yo, she touched my shoulder.
Mhm.
I look up. I said, oh my gosh, she looks so familiar. I
Mhm.
didn't know.
Right.
I asked the dude that's the extra with me. I said, yo, she looked like a big superstar. Like I seen her somewhere. He's like, oh, you don't know her? Man, that's Vivica A. Fox. I said, oh, I don't know. she pull up the movie, set it off.
Right.
So I know her from that movie. I said, "Whoa, they can we superstars in this?"
Yeah.
Like what? Nah. So that, and then they gave me lines.
Mhm.
What?
They give you
Yeah, that's
lines. Wow.
yeah, as an extra, yeah, like you gotta be like, oh, whoa, because they was in the bathroom. Them girls that was also student on other days, they
Uh-huh.
like, oh, you got lines now. I said, oh, that's something. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't got
Yeah, that's a
lines?
big
No,
thing,
no.
man. You're not just an extra.
Only
You actually got lines.